The purpose of this little box is to end a dispute that's been going on for 3/4 of a century. Jack Armstrong was a radio personality, well, a fictitious radio personality in the 1940s. And you can listen to the radio show on YouTube if you search for it. If you think about the time period, there was a lot of pro-American sentiment at the time, and Jack Armstrong was very much in that vein. Most of it actually was an advertisement. Wheaties was the sponsor. So my grandfather and his brother, who are both well into their 80s now, when they were kids, used to listen to the Jack Armstrong program. And the older brother convinced my grandfather that they should eat Wheaties long enough to save 10 box tops so that they could send in a dime and receive this Jack Armstrong secret whistle ring. Not this exact one, but a different one. But my grandfather didn't like Wheaties, and so resentment grew, as is the case with brothers at times. And as the friction came to a head, they fought over it, and my grandfather took the ring from his brother and refused to give it back. Well, as time went on, my grandfather eventually lost the ring, and although it may seem kind of trivial listening to it now, it was always a sore spot between the two of them. And so all these years later, he wanted to fix the tension between them, I suppose. I'm sure at this point that the hostility had lessened in severity, at least to the point where it was something that you could smile about, but still be slightly bothered by. So, my grandfather enlisted our help, and we were able to locate one of these whistle rings. And now that this presentation box is completed, we're going to give it to his brother, and hopefully this will finally heal that very, very old wound. I guess the moral to this story is that it's never really too late to make amends, I suppose. Well, I hope you got a kick out of this story.
One in danger come. Bunch of bullshit.
So how do you expect your brother will respond to seeing that?
He's going to blow his gasket. He really is. But he beat the living bejesus out of me to make me, because I was a kid, brother, eat your Wheaties. Why don't you eat them? I don't like them. That is something. And I can't believe how good it looks.